almost no amperage will trigger it. Whereas when you hook a reverse camera up to it, now you're saying that the circuit that was only designed to power a bulb also has to power a camera. So that extra 3 amps of current, though it's only 3 amps that the camera is drawing, so that's why we do it that way. We're just trying to keep it as safe and smart as possible. What software are you using for editing? We use Final Cut. Apple guy, so Final Cut 10 or whatever, X or whatever you want to call it. But yeah, we do Final Cut. The reason why we picked Final Cut as opposed to going over Adobe, for one thing, I'm not an Adobe guy. I mean, I know I should be, and I always fight it as much as I can. But two, we started using iMovie, and when we decided it was time to switch to Final Cut, it was one of those transitions where it's like, as you guys know, we put out a ton of content, so it's not like I had a month where I could sit and figure out how to use Final Cut. We needed it to do a video that was coming up, and so it was like, hey, listen, I'm going to switch to Final Cut tonight, and so tomorrow's videos are going to be edited on Final Cut. iMovie and Final Cut are very similar, so like, I don't know why they just don't call it iMovie Final Cut Lite, because the layout is very similar to it, and a lot of the pieces are in the same puzzle in the sense that you can get up and run really fast with Final Cut, and then kind of figure out where things are as you go, and that's what we did. And then I showed him how to use it. Best dash cam setup. I mean, they all have them. Kenwood has HD. Alpine has cameras now. Pioneer has cameras now. So the big boys are playing in this field now. So it's tough. Personally, I like going with the Kenwood radio with the Kenwood dash cam. So I don't have. It's just this little cool dash cam that mounts up there. Because I like to be able to see the dash cam action. And
you can see it with the Kenwood radio.
You can see it with the Kenwood radio, so it acts as a monitor. So it's kind of cool. But yeah. Thoroughly enjoying my system. Thank you so much. Hey, that's good. We're glad you do. That's the whole purpose. We're glad that you're glad. Bobby, so can't ground it to the plastic on my seat bolt? You can. You can.
Early.
It just won't work.
You can ground it anywhere.
Oh, hold on. Oh, God, I hate when I do that. Are the KX 6.52s have more output because they're to them? Probably.
The full cows?
Yeah. I mean, that's, yeah, I'm guessing that's what he meant. Yeah. Yes. That's not the only reason why they're loud, but that does help. Because you're going to get more power to them. So, you know, instead of getting 120 watts to them, you're going to get like 200 watts to them.
Yeah.
So, but that's not all. That's a small piece, a small link in the chain of awesomeness for the K2s. I need front-facing camera so I can see another. All right, man. We're here for you, but maybe bring a family member this time. Just convince someone to come with you. Do you guys talk on the phone from your home or once you're done for the day? You two guys. No, honestly, once we shut the doors, that's it. We see each other 6 days a week, 9 hours a day. Every now and then I'll text him, but I know I'm not going to hear back from him until probably the next morning. Like, if I have something that's like, oh crap, I need to let Fernando know, I'll send him a text. And unless I've told him, like last night, I told him, I said, hey man, I'm going to send you something. So he knew to look for it. Otherwise, when he gets home, his phone kind of just sits down, and he starts playing with his kid.
That's it.
So, and when I get home, my phone goes down, and it usually stays down because I'm editing or running. And when I run, I don't take my phone because I have my watch, and my watch has my music and my phone built into it. So, yeah, we don't talk much on the weekends. Now, every now and then we'll do like trips. We'll go to like Busch Gardens or something like that. Maybe.
Well, I mean, we're here 6 days a week.
Yeah, I see enough of him, man. Huh? I mean, I think he needs a break from me, and I need a break from him.
Everybody needs a break.
That's why we go to work, to get away from our spouses, and then we have to come back and live with another spouse.
Exactly.
It's freaking annoying. They both want money from me, so shit. All right. Any Tesla experience yet? No, and I'm not bummed, but
yeah, we have an experience. experience of sit down and
listen to it and go, damn, this sounds good. You're not going to do anything to this, right?
Hey.
21 F250 steering wheel controls. Have you figured how that would work since Maestro's are no updates as of yet? No. I haven't had anyone want to take the radio out of an F250 2020 yet. 2021 yet.
I mean, all those have Apple CarPlay, no?
Yeah, they have everything.
I don't know.
I really don't think anything changed. I don't think anything has changed on the F250.
What?
Because I don't think it's. Because the last. What? I know, I have more coming. I don't know. But I would call them and see if the 2020 will flash and work.
Yeah, totally. Talk to them and see if it works.
Oh, got the Helix 12-channel DSP amp in house. It's really small, almost as small as the picture on the computer. I know, right? They're very nice and cute. I know. Nice shirts. I know. Your 911 videos have me all paranoid to take my car to get installed done. Where can I find someone in the Dallas-Fort Worth area that does it right like you guys? I don't know about Dallas-Fort Worth, but if you want to check out somebody over there in Texas, Arturo, do you know what
Arturo is in San Antonio.
Yeah, who cares?
Okay.
It's still, I mean, dude, everything in Texas is a drive, all right?
Okay, so audio by Art.
Audio by Art. You can find him here on Instagram.
ART.
Yes.
Audio by Art.
And
Chris Spade is there.
Yes. I would check out Audio by Art because he's very meticulous. He's a great guy. I've talked to him. We know each other, and he loves showing videos of people that have done dumb stuff and him fixing it. Yeah. So I think he's your guy. He might be worth the drive. He's a hell of a lot closer than we are. Yes, Focal, or buy a pair of carbon 6. There you go. Yeah. Tech tip of the day. I don't have one, Bobby. I gotta be honest with you.
Don't break your tools.
Don't break your tools. Don't use flush cutters to cut plastic.
Exactly.
Tech tip right there. Use the right tool for the right job.
Yes, that is exactly.
It costs me way less money when you do that. They're buy one get one free though, so it's all right. New shirts, great look. No, these are actually old. These are the 12-volt clean wire shirts. So we made these shirts. You can get them. They're on Teespring. Congrats on the V12. I just got a V8. Oh yeah, there you go. I should have had a V8. No, they're talking about the Helix amplifiers.
Oh,
V12
I'm
V8.
like, wow.
Red Sun this weekend, dude. I'm hoping for the back of my eyes this weekend, dude. It has been Dude, let me tell you what. You guys just don't understand how crazy this week has been for us. This PowerPoint presentation that we're doing today, the first time I've had to work on this was last night. We have been slammed all week, working late. All the videos that we got to watch is the 3 videos that we actually... So this week's plan was to do taxes and this PowerPoint. And that didn't happen. It happened. It all got done, but it didn't happen the way I wanted to. I actually edited the 3 videos that went up this week, the Alpine, the Morale, and the basic pickup truck radio upgrade. I edited those last week. Like, I stayed up late, extra, like, 4, 2 o'clock in the mornings to get those done so I could have the 3 days this week off of editing so I could get all this other stuff done. But then, like, we were having some construction done on the house, so I had to move everything out of our living room to have that done. That wasn't expected. Like, we've been calling this guy for months and months and months, and he finally goes, I'll be there Thursday. And I was like, no! Damn it! Then we got stuck working here late a couple nights, and then...
And then you did a show.
And then I did a show, and then I forgot my mom's birthday was Wednesday, and I had to take her out for her birthday, which I'm not complaining about. It was perfectly fine, but it was just like...
There's a lot.
All these plans. Yeah. So I am really tired, like really freaking tired. So
what's new?
I do want to watch Red Sun, which is I was telling you about that. Mm-hmm. It's where Superman grew up in Russia instead of the U.S. I also want to watch the Schneider cut, and I also want to watch what is it? The winged guy and the silver arm dude on Disney Plus.
Oh, Falcon?
Yeah, Winter Soldier.
Silver Soldier?
Yeah. Can't decide between replacing my hybrid 6.5s with the Focal K2s or just buy the Elate Carbons. Ooh. I would go for the Elate Carbons. Yeah. I would go for the Elate Carbons.
I mean, you already have that kind of signature of the Morel because you already have a hybrid.
If you like the way the Morel sound going,
right?
But see, the problem is the hybrid really isn't like it's Morel, but it's not like it's a little bit different Morel.
Yeah, but it's still that like the mid bass is gonna be almost the same. So it's just more power.
More power, bigger design, carbon. Oh, that's a tough one.
I'm enjoying right now the Morel.
I sound dead in my trunk door, but still have a noise that seems to be coming from the vapor barrier. Is it okay to remove? All right. Something you might want to think about trying. Don't remove the vapor barrier. You need the vapor barrier, but make the vapor barrier out of a better piece of equipment.
Replace it with
something else.
Yeah.
So, for example, a thicker piece of plastic. You can go to Home Depot. This is something I've been dying to try. You can go to Home Depot, and you know the liner that you put in like the bottom of a shower. It's a rubber mat that you put in. It's like not an 1/8 inch, but it's like maybe 3/32 of an inch. It's a rubber mat that you can get. Okay, this is what I was talking about the other day. We get that rubber mat. We use that because you just need a weighted mat that's not going to. So pick up a heavier weighted mat, a heavier piece of vinyl to go over that, and or cut that piece out of like a 1/16 inch piece of plastic. But you need something there because otherwise the water is going to come into your door and that's going to suck. So you'll be trading one headache for another.
And use foam. You gotta use foam.
Or you could use 1/8 inch foam. You could pick up some 1/8 inch foam and do the same thing. That would work too. Yeah. I drive 120 miles to see the guys at 5-Star, and it was worth it. Thank you. The Tesla is one of the that wholeheartedly. But they want the car light and fuel efficient, I guess. So there's no fuel. Haha. Just efficient. Class D versus Class A, B for sound quality. I bet you most people couldn't tell the difference between that anymore. I feel that gap is so thin now that it's not the topic of conversation. And when I say that, I'm talking about quality versus quality. So a high-end Class D,
expensive equipment.
Yeah, versus a mediocre or mediocre to hi-fi Class A.
What I always say, when we talk about, I want a system that has sound quality. Not as exactly like for me, sound quality. We talk about like the Morels, right?
Yeah.
The Ultimo and all that stuff. That's like sound quality, like crazy stuff. The Focal M's and the Ultimo.
Yeah, I mean, if you got an $800 pair of speakers,
you can make it sound really nice.
If you got an $800 pair of speakers with a $10 amplifier, I think you're gonna have issues. Yeah.
Everybody.
I think a lot of people get hung up on the small stuff.
Yeah.
But hey, listen, I don't want to end there, but we got to end there. Thank you guys so much for playing along with us today. We will be a little late, so make sure you tune in at 6:30.
Around like 6:30.
Yeah, around like 6:30. We'll be there. This has been 5 Minutes with 5-Star with me and him. Fernando, what do you say?
On to the next one, guys.
We'll see you guys next week, or we'll see you guys tonight.